Good morning, it's Claire Riley, entrepreneur. I've just realised I sound very happy for this time in the morning. I said I would do it and here I am. So words of the year, why should you have words of the year? So I said in the last couple of lives that I've got words for the year this year and I know them this time, so I test myself. Mine are network, personal brand and news. So they're the things that I want to work on. So it's really important to have words of the year and goals to work on. And so this year, so I'm back at work today. Yay! You might not like it, but I love working. So anyway, I've already scared some of my colleagues by sending them some messages at 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's more like 5:30. So I managed to get out of bed at 5. Woohoo! So far so good. First day's worked. So anyway, this year I'm actually going to be giving my senior managers words of the year. They don't know that yet. So some of them might be watching, might find out. I'm not going to tell you what they are because I kind of think that they should find that out first. But yeah, we're actually going to be giving them words of the year and them goals to work towards. Obviously, hopefully they'll have more than just those words in their lives. This is all about their work and then they will decide the other ones themselves. So yeah, we're going to be doing words of the year for those, for the senior managers as well. One of the reasons why we're doing that is so Classroom Secrets it's just kind of exploded. It's been quite hard to manage and sort of pull the reins in, to be honest. So I think in the last year it's grown significantly, specifically in members of staff that we've got. So I think August 2017, I don't know, we probably had about 15 members of staff. Now we've got almost 40. So we've actually got somebody new starting today as well. Shout out to Zoe if you're watching. But anyway, so it's been difficult to sort of add all those members of the team. So around about October time, we did a bit of a restructure because we had a management system and we put a lot more managers in place, and then we actually pulled up a couple of senior managers as well. And that has been a bit life-changing, to be honest, for me and Edward, because it's meant that we could sort of step back more and give ideas rather than specific direction, and sort of working on that. So this is why words of the year are good. We can sort of give out words and things that we want to achieve, but we don't necessarily have to do it, which is really good. We can support in it, but we don't have to be there doing it, so that we actually can fit in all the rest of the stuff that we're trying to do, which is really helpful. So yeah, we're at that point where we're trying to formalise everything. So we have some processes in place now, but it's a long process to sort of work out how you want it to be. So you've tried all these different ways and you have to find out the best one, and then you have to write it down. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody's got the time. But yeah, it's important to spend this time doing these kind of thing on your business. And I think some people might think, oh, it's easy for you. You've got that time now. You've just said that you've got senior managers and now you can sort of pass things on. And it is easier. But do you know what? It's hard for everybody. And it's specifically hard if you are running a business where you're doing everything. So I suppose, especially service-based business, sometimes you've got a service where you don't really have to do anything for the next sale. So that's not too bad. But sometimes, like with our business, you're constantly creating content. So especially if you're just on your own as well, you've got to do absolutely everything. And so I think if I could tell myself something from 3 years ago, I would say, I know that the content's important, I know that the content won't get done unless you do it, and I know that X, Y and Z won't get done unless you do it, but if you just actually give yourself half a day to come up with these words and plan things, everything will move on much more quickly. I would say that to myself, but unfortunately I can't go back in time. But hopefully I can tell somebody else that as much as you have to get on with the doing and nobody else is going to do it, it's really important to think of these words, think of how you're going to move forward, because you might come to the realisation that you're going to outsource earlier. And to be honest, that's kind of the only way that you're going to grow. In a lot of businesses, obviously, you might have one that's different. Okay, so words of the year are really important. Not only are we going to be doing words of the year for our senior managers, but we're going to be looking at their job roles as well, and we're going to be coming up with some key result areas and some key performance indicators and putting them on the job spec as well. I'm really excited about that, just because I think it'll be clear for everybody. And then we can put some really good goals in and work towards those. Do you know what? I actually thought, what time is it? I kind of thought at 7 o'clock in the morning there'd be more people online. There's nobody watching. And do you know why I thought that? Because I watch lives this time in the morning. Obviously I'm not watching, I'm just like listening while I'm getting ready. Especially businessy ones. But you're obviously all still in bed or in the shower. Okay, so today we're going to be planning the first quarter. So I've already booked out a meeting room for that. So me and Edward are going to be sat down in a room and looking at what we're going to do in the first 3 months of the year. I've already got a couple of wild ideas that I want to push forward on, and I also like to have in my mind turnover goals, and I'm only happy if I smash it wildly. So we're going to be looking at that today. So that'd be good. If you're in business, sit down today, plan out the first quarter. Right, okay, I'm going to go now. Have a nice day.